Welcome to the Lusitani campaign for the Et Impera 1.3. In the last part, we pushed out and took Kartuba here and wiped out the Turdetani. And then what we then did was sneak through this territory belonging to this faction here and took out Numanita. But there's an opposition army still left down here. But I don't really want to push down and fight these guys in this territory because I don't want to upset this faction any more than necessary. My objective is really to take down this guy, but what I would like him to do is actually leave his settlement. But first we've got to deal with these guys, and I think probably one thing we might be able to do if we come in here is we just get about here and see if we can set up an ambush just on that corner there. But if he comes through, he might actually fall for it. Yeah, see, we've got a few forces down here in the region that you're not allowed to talk about because of the name. As far as I remember correctly, it's been a couple of days since I've played. These guys are actually at war with the Lusitani. So either these decide to come down here and attack, or these guys come up and attack in return. I mean, I'll take either way, to be honest, but that's the way things are. Got this little army here in Kartuba, and another possible option is that we bring the army back to here, got a little bit of cash, and build this army up so we actually have a two-army attack, because the garrison here is 15. So we're talking 35, although they've got some fairly reasonable troops, especially the Scutari spearmen. And they could be a bit of a problem. They've got some Iberian mercenary infantry there as well. Quite a lot of missile troops as well. I wouldn't mind Cav, but at the same time I just want to have a quick check of settlement. We're building this up. We're going to leave this in just for the moment. So, I mean, we've got food here. Now, the other thing we've also done is we've finished research. We've now got the underfloor drainage, which is here. So that should improve our sanitation. Yeah, so that reduces the risk of disease, which is good. Question is, oops, don't want that. They're at war with us. I'm just wondering if we could.
To you. I trust you come with honorable words.
They still won't confederate with us. I suppose what we've got to do is make them green. Be able to do that. I mean, I'd love. I must admit, I'm not a big fan of confederation because it normally unbalances the economy. But I'm prepared to give it a go. Let me just see if we can send. We got some wives here that. Try zapping them again and see if we can get anything from it that point of view. Again, we need to do the research. This will give us a reduction in cost. I think we can. I mean, the alternative is we come back to here. I'll be honest, I'm not in a great rush to get to proving grounds because the troops are expensive, so we need a bit of an economy, and there's no point going for the navy. Of course, to get siege equipment, I think we've got to go to level 3. I don't think we actually get siege equipment from here. Well, it'd be nice to get that, but farms, tier 3 farms, clay pits. I think I'd like to finish this so that we've got the option of going up to tier 3 cities or regions. And I think that is about it, so we're just going to go for an end turn. There, we got the ambush. And of course we're going to fight this. This is going to be the first, I think, real ambush that we got. Because of course the first ambush I tried didn't actually succeed. And we got an interception as opposed to a ambush. We're equal on cavalry. We've got more missile troops, but we've got the possibility of a twofold attack on them. So, and of course we've also got down here. Then we can intercept them early, did we? I'm not sure. I mean, we've got deployables, but okay, this is going to be a little bit interesting. Because I was expecting them to be up in the middle of the battlefield here, not kind of halfway. Move you a little bit further. Actually, it might pay just to kind of rush them directly on the area here, so that they're in complete disarray. So we may have to kind of come in. Put the axe warriors in this.
Warriors, eager for blood.
Yeah, we won't worry about the what we call it. We'll put the cavalry there. Now, get these guys in as close as them. Right in the front there. Bring us back there. And we're the other two slingers. Put them up there. We can't get up. We can get them in a little bit closer.
Iberian swords.
Melee warriors. We have discovered the enemy's hidden units.
There they are.
Missile warriors.
Tribesmen.
Swords. Surrender.
Warriors ready. Scrappers ready.
Iberian.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Battle ready. Orders.
Oh, so in. Go on.
Weapons ready. Spears ready.
Axe warriors. The battle is turning in our favor.
Also, they've got very low morale.
Iberian cavalry. Prepare.
Cavalry on them.
Ready.
Cavalry can do with the missile troops.
Iberian sword.
These guys can come around there.
Warriors eager for blood. Slingers.
Move it.
Surrender.
Kudako. Missiles ready. Iberian swords.
You guys, slingers that way.
Swords. We hunger for blood and battle.
Skirmishes.
Skirmishers go up the cavalry.
Slingers.
Now. Orders. Take it.
Fearless warriors. One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Okay, we're in.
Iberian swords.
Get rid of you. Oh, I forgot all about the general.
Ready for battle.
Mounted missile warriors.
Iberian cavalry.
Urgel's logo.
Slingers.
Slingers.
Go over there.
Running.
You go a long way. I'm going to continue because we want to kind of destroy these guys.
Cantabrian cavalry.
Slingers.
Anywhere. Where's the general? Can you get in on any of the kills?
Cavalry.
Got in here.
Make them
You go after those.
Cantabrian cavalry.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
You descend onto them.
The enemy general is dead.
Yep. Also, what this would do, let's get these guys in with a little bit of experience as well.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Yeah, I forgot that the army would have been up here. We could have got a far better deployment. I was concentrate, but we did it okay. I don't think we took many casualties. I think that will be it. Quick battle, end battle. Yeah, we lost 159, a little bit of friendly fire, but I think we've destroyed this army and wiped the faction out, which is exactly what I wanted to do. And we actually did it without having to go into friendly territory and incur the trespass penalty. And that should be the end of these guys. Ransom.
You have further orders?
Faction destroyed. Political intrigue. Consequences is returned accompanied by a clever tactician. Your armies will march further for a little while. Got some military traditions. Warning protection expired. That means we're now 20 turns in. And if we come to politics now, you'll see that we got the little heart up here that says risk. So what we need to do is just keep fighting, make sure that these guys are kept happy. Because one thing that's very important is that if loyalty drops below 1, this could go negative. Because even if this goes down to -1, that there's a very small risk that you're going to get a civil war. So it pays to always keep this at 0 by keeping these guys as positive as possible. So that's something we do need to keep a look at. Got 2 politicians here. I wouldn't mind adopting in someone into the family. I think we'll adopt you. I know it's going to cost me a bit of money, but get you in, and that means later on we can get you married, get you a little bit of standing. We got our first female character that's got up to well, she's a shield maiden, and you can see there that gives us -1 empire maintenance. So that's not particularly that big at the moment because our overall economy is quite small, but eventually it will get better. But what you can see there, we get +6% wealth from entertainment, gravitas, and more importantly, we get +3 loyalty for the political party the character belongs to. So in theory, what character is she? The Lychis, these guys. So what we should now is get a little bit of a boost from other factors, which will slowly offset that thirst for power. What I'll probably in the long term, what I'll probably do is get, once the economy gets big enough to support it, we'll probably get a second family member, because one advantage of having a second family member is the fact that you can see who the heir is going to be. And if you get someone who's a bit of a rubbish heir, what you can do is actually get them killed off. But at the moment, this guy's a bit old, so don't really want to go that way.
What would you have of me?
I'm a bit inclined to go that way actually,
Our friends.
but at the moment I want to keep my options open.
Is there nothing else?
If this guy, come on, you like us any better?
A flapping tongue that speaks without wisdom is not
still.
welcome. Be like a spear and have a point.
I mean, we could
Ha!
declare war on here and make these guys even happier. I'll be honest, I've never been too sure about what you need to do to become confederated. Right, this guy, what's up with you? Taxes, change per turn, it's probably winter. Bad omen. Oh, and we got an effective winter. This place, this is going down. A little bit worried about food. Let me just see what we got here. Of course, when you play Barbarian, it's not just about food. You've got all these different options, which you got 120, 150. 700, 200. Of course, you've got to make money. I mean, the agriculture would be nice. At the moment, we're going to go that route. That would give us 2 food and 250 wealth. And of course, we got this one here. give us a little bit more food. But on the positive side, what you can do is swap these around a little bit more later on as your economy grows. And we've got that there. We've got 900, 2,000. A bit inclined to. We've got a little bit of positive vibe going on at the moment. I think we're just keep building up you. Anything that's give her a little bit of cunning. You got nothing really. What we're looking for is anything that will. Never been too sure if you give a character in the capital, because obviously they're not on the map in physical form. If you give them that, whether that the local province effect will have an effect in that area. Nothing really there. And again, we're just going to keep working on these guys, if they will come over to our side. And I think that's all we can do this turn. So just going to go. Oh, wow, we've got some. These guys are certainly on the up. Let me just see. Melee defense. I certainly want the campaign movement range. Lots of morale. I quite like that, the increased range. I like my range. And what we got here? Oh yeah, especially as we want to do lots of ambushes. So we go for an enter. Okay, we got a increase in rank, War Maiden. Intrigue. Your armies will march further for a while. And this guy's still camped in his. Right, let's just shoot this way.
Moving unseen.
This guy's quite weak. You're at war with these guys, but you're allied with these, the Lusitani. Who's the Lusitani at war? I mean, down here we got Thraco. I wonder if there's an option to. I wonder if these guys will take Confederation. I doubt it because they don't have the.
The gods will have me listen to you.
No,
but do not.
nobody wants to join the Confederation just at the moment.
Sit, friend, and let us talk, and let us have
No.
good.
Right, I think we're going to have to do this the hard way, which means we're going to need to build this army up a little bit. So get you into step,
Getting on our way.
and we're going to have to recruit in. Don't have that much money, so we have to be a little bit careful. We got a Lusitanian medium spearmen. We got Lusitani veteran warriors here. Again, I think we'll get
Fight with us. It's a good life.
a couple of those, and then we've got some Austrian, and that's all my money. What we're gonna have to do is a 2-army attack here. So I don't really want to push out that way, but maybe we'll get our agent coming down this way just to see how powerful these guys are, because I want to consolidate this area so that I can move across it. Unassigned skills. Got here. Got here. -2 guys. So don't really want to mess about with that. I know. Got here unit experience, chance of. What else have we got here? Stratagem. Successful action. Let me just see. Go with the campaign movement range is my favourite. I certainly don't want that. Successfully launching an ambush from the parent army. Yeah, we'll take that. We've still got no. Wow, these guys certainly level up very quickly. That could be more useful going forward. What we got? Siege expert, attritional losses, cost of performing all actions. I think we'll go with that, give them a little bit of protection. And we'll just go with this. Construction complete. We've got the copper mine, giving us a little bit more money. What we got now? We got 12. Get you in a little bit closer.
On the move, lads.
Recruit some more units. I think we're going to go here. Yeah, we'll get
We need
two.
good fighters.
That brings this army up to 14, and this army here. That I think probably one more round of turns, and we might be able to get here. Character personality report. Hot-headed agent. Okay, he's back in the good old home territory, so we'll be okay. You're falling. You're positive. So we're going to need to kind of get this going. I think one more round, and we're.
Get
You,
on our way.
I think we're.
Get moving.
Let me just
Preparing an ambush.
try and convince them that this is the only army that might be of a threat. Go for another end turn. Okay, we've actually got a child. Child is born. Votive offering gives us +4 public order to morale for all units. Now, a unit did move down here. I'm just wondering whether there's been a change in political status here. No. Okay.
What would you have on the move?
Where did that army go? We're going to send that army that way. Still a little bit more cash, so we're.
Are you ready to
Got
do your
one of
duty?
those
Try.
and one of those. I think that will bring this army up to, and then we'll be ready to go. I think that's all we can do this turn. Just make sure, yeah, you're positive. Go for an end turn. Okay, got construction complete, cattle pens. That's giving us a little bit more money. What we got here, general sociopath agent. Which general's this then? Oh, it's this guy. He's a sociopath. And again, he is quite old. Right, we're in winter. You can cheat game. Okay, we're going to take an opportunity. Can we recruit anything that's just to give us a little bit more of an edge? Okay, we're just going to. We've got to go for another winter, so. Just move the agent down. I mean, Tarako's open. I think we're just going to bring the agent back. We're just going to give it another end turn. And we've got a child has died. Research complete. Construction. I just want to see whether that child is my heir. Oh no, we've got a couple of dead guns there now. My heir's got a long way to go before they're ready to go. Kind of half. We can't declare an heir anyway. Right, I think we're ready to go now, guys. Just want to just make sure that everybody, you can get there, you can get there, and what we're going to do is talk to these guys because there's always a hope that they will confederate.
I welcome you, worthy speaker.
Offer to
listen
join
because your
war
people
against
are
these
known to
guys.
have honor.
Accepted. We're bring this army in. This would be the reinforcing army.
Move out. Your next command, ready for order. Let them cower before
Right, I'm going to drop a save because I do want to fight this, but at the same time, I'm aware that we're going to have lots of missiles flying around, and of course we're going to fight this. Right, they come out on the battlefield, which is probably because they think they've got cav superiority. So this could be interesting, but we might be able to use forward deployment. Right, let's start deployment. Main troops are there. What we'll do is we're going to put you on this flank. Let these guys. Put the Iberian swords just here. And general behind. Put this guy here. These guys on this side. Actually, we may have to fend off cavalry, so we're going to have to be a little bit careful. We'll put our cavalry on this side, and this time I'll try and not to kill them. Right, we'll just move you up that end so I know that you're the ones on this side. And we'll have these guys, these on this side here. I think what we'll do is we'll form up the entire army first, and then we're advance. So we're just going to wait for the moment until the other armies arrived. Play a little bit faster.
Our reinforcements
Yep.
have arrived.
So get you four on this end. Make sure. These in as well. There's the slingers. I think you can join this side. And we'll have you on this side. Right, they've got some defensive lines here, but they're pulling away. So we're going to have to do a little bit of icky manoeuvring around. Of course, they're going to be joining their forces up, so this could be interesting. I think we're in a position that we could possibly start advancing. Right, we've got keep the generals together. I don't want them parading around the battlefield. Yeah, they've kind of split their forces into two sections. We could get this ridge line. That'd be brilliant. Okay, we're just gonna. We've got the units over there. Just kind of sort this out a little bit. Of course, rebel armies are always kind of, how can you say, chaotic. So we might as well take advantage of that. I'd like to, let's see, move this cavalry up to this side. Generals, I want you slightly that way. Get these guys as our kind of front line. Move you in that side. Yeah. You're going to be our flanking force of that side. And then what we got on this side. You're going to be the flanking force on this side. So I'm expecting to take casualties. Move these up this side as well. Maybe we'll move the... No. Okay, let's flip the general round so that we know that this is on this side. Whoops. Move you up, forward. Move you forward. If we can get you up onto the high ground. This force. Keep maneuvering that way. Right, well, slow down.
Warriors, get ready.
Get these guys up onto the high ground.
Of the enemy's hidden units.
Yes, I know. Need to get up onto the high ground. This is not going strictly according to plan, as usual. Wait. That was because the ridge line got in the way.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
These guys can cross over the stakes. You guys found these guys.
One of our units has
Gonna
used all
take
its ammunition.
my cavalry. Bring you there.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Axeman. Spearman. Get these out the way. You guys focus fire on the cav. Get these guys into get these guys into position.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Get these swordsmen, get them into position. Move you guys forward. Right, we've got getting our flanking force ready. Where's my generals? You can come in. Okay. Right, I don't really want to go charging across.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Move these guys forward. Have up in support. Actually, right, I think we're ready to go. Right, battle
One of our
line.
units has used all its ammunition.
Start to advance. I don't want you to run just yet. Go round the pits. Back here, light shot cav. Gonna need to. I think these guys can come in that way. Right, we don't want to get into the skirmish effect, so here we go, guys. Push these through. Fingers. Move forward. Generals around the back here. You guys just push that way. Right, here they come.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
You guys can go round. I know I'm being overly protective, but I think
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
these guys on this side. Okay, brace, 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 brace. Stop, stop, stop. Hold.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Right, generals around the back. These guys in. Oops, losing a unit in the center here. We've got to. Right. These forward.
We'll kill them all. Warriors, draw weapons. Axe warriors. We'll kill them all.
Generals around the back now.
Spears. Make them bleed. Swords. Our men flee the field of battle. This is
Where's my two cav units? We've kind of seen off the opposition, so we can get there. General,
one of our units has used all its ammunition.
you. Push you into there.
Our general is under attack.
Yep. Right, we're breaking through here. Slingers. Right, we're getting the encircling movement now.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Right, getting an effect here. In.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
You guys practice fire on those. Get these guys moving in on this side. Right, these guys are breaking.
Our men flee the
Actually,
field
no.
of battle.
Keep pushing this way.
This is a shameful display.
Right, we've got them. We're not out of this just at the moment. You after those. Right, we've got these guys encircled. These guys are. Oops, no. Keep the pressure on them.
Flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Cavalry. Get rid of those guys. Go after those.
One
Right.
of our units has used all its ammunition.
Split the generals so that Guys can give moral support.
Axe warriors! Fearless warriors!
Shield warriors!
Skirmishers! Battle ready!
Right, these guys have been engaged. We're going to lose some of our missile troops, but that's going to be okay.
Ready! Kill, kill!
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
We need to use our cavalry. Where's my cavalry?
Advance its nerves!
Get the slingers onto these.
Missiles ready! Iberian swords!
We will pierce their hearts.
Noble cavalry!
We hunger for blood and battle. Warriors eager for blood.
These guys are going down.
Veteran shield bearers! Cut that orders! Riders forward!
Warriors!
You that way.
Kill them all!
You pull away. Where's my other cavalry? You do it over there. I need you over here.
Axes! Scrappers! Ready! Swords! Knights! Axe warriors! Make them of battle! This is a
What we
shame.
got here? We don't want to use those just yet.
Noble cavalry! Iberian cavalry! Cut them!
You come that way.
Hunger for blood!
Ready!
You push onto those.
Mounted missile warriors!
Right, get
Noble cavalry!
give these guys a little bit of a shove.
Spearmen! Warriors!
Yep. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm okay losing the actual
We'll kill them all!
simply down to the fact that we can't afford all these armies anyway. So, right, these guys are going right in battle. We lost 2,143, which is pretty brutal. We killed 4,556. Fair amount of friendly fire, but it's worth it. I mean, this is the nature of barbarian battles, that you're always going to take fairly high casualties, but then you've got the bigger units to actually absorb them. And down they go, and that gives us. And what this does is it unifies our territory. Yeah, we lost one unit. Well, we lost 3 units really, but that's not a problem. So we're just going to occupy,
Thirsty for battle!
and we've destroyed these guys.
Ready for battle!
So we got. I'd like to bring.
For the tribe!
Let me just see. We're going to merge up these. That brings this army down to 17. We're going to come in here
Getting on our way!
and got to remember which way the other army with that. I want to give them that. I want to leave enough space there. I don't like that guy. We're going to give him that. And we could do with a couple. Actually, we go up to. That's. We're giving him 3, giving him 1 back. So I wouldn't mind some more cavalry. Yeah, I think that will work. That
Ready for
this
battle!
brings this army up to 19. We've now got the veteran warriors that will give us a bit more clout. And then this army, we got a bit of income, which means that this would be a reasonable defensive army. We got some slingers. I think that would be okay because this guy can move back and kind of manage our back area here. Because obviously in the next part, life is going to get a bit more interesting. Because I don't know, maybe we could leave this army defensive and then get up and take this guy. Let me just see. Anybody want to join my confederation? I doubt it very much.
You are welcome.
Nope.
Although
They're at war with Carthage. I think my next target will be here. Or I think if we come up and take this settlement, that means we'll be at war with 2 of these guys though. But that's thinking a little bit too far forward. So what I'm gonna do now is
Warriors all!
I think I can recruit some cavalry. 335. Wow. Iberian cavalry. Ooh, yep. Got Lusitani light cavalry here. They don't have a lot of armor, but they got a reasonable melee defense. And they got. I think we'll go with the light cavalry.
We need good
That brings this army
fighters.
up to full strength. Because the cavalry will make a difference.
Well met.
But I deploy you to
People.
make everyone a bit happier.
Strength.
Agents. I think we need you back this way. Because I am thinking these guys next, because that will weaken these. Let me just see what the differences are. Yeah, I mean, it still says we're equal, but that's because it's based on armies. I think if we can take that, then again, maybe we take these, because then we'll get these guys on the side. Yeah, I think that might be the way forward. So what we'll have to do is move this army round through some territory here. Probably, well, probably the easiest way would be to go up here, but which means we need to get our agent up. Yeah, I think that would be the way forward, but that's for the next part. I can't remember what we did research-wise now. That well, resource captured. Yeah, we've got olive oil. Wow. Doesn't seem right to have this as a... What we'll probably do is I'll recruit what I need for here. And then we'll probably knock this down and turn it to olive oil, because we do need the money. The faction rises. That's probably in the middle of nowhere. What else we got? Research complete. We've completed construction 1. We've now got this here. So we've got reduced building costs. Trench mine means we can take settlements up as well. So we can take a look at that. Knowledge of the oak healer. Militarily, maybe it is time to push this up a little bit. So 7 turns. My instinct is still, I think iron tools might be better, because we might get a chance to upgrade the food. Farming, tuber, we probably don't have the money that upgrading, but it'd be nice to start upgrading some of these, because that would give us a bit more money, even if it does take squalor. But this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. So the next part, my money is on taking Brigantium, because that solidifies this bit here, and it means we can keep moving this way, and we'll have another port here to supply food. But to do that, we're going to need a bit of maneuvering. But until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.